right. Hey, I'm here with Thomas. We are in, I forget the exact city. We are in Italy.
Yes, we're in Italy.
Yeah,
I don't
somewhere.
even know.
Bellaria. I think it's like Bellaria or something.
Rimini, I don't know.
Rimini,
we're somewhere.
We're like 4 hours from Milan. I know that. 4.5 hours because I drove here last
4 hours
night.
from Rome. I know that.
And we are here for Nati per Vincere. I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Okay.
And Giordano is with us in our company.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did he organize this initially? I'm
Yep.
not sure.
Yep.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, it's his event.
But we're
with
here.
Arturo and Giuseppe.
Yes, and there's like about 1,000 people here, maybe.
Yeah.
And so this is Thomas, and when we met through Eric Worre's trainings initially, and then in person, 2022 in December in Las Vegas at Worre Studio. It was so fun. And we did like a workshop. There was like a breakout session we did together, sat near each other, super fun. And then I ended up joining the same company, the same network marketing business. And what is your favorite thing about this business so far?
Yeah, for what I think stands out the most to me is just the fact that you can build community globally. I used to be able to like help a lot of people. I was in a 9-to-5 corporate job. I worked for a lot of banking industries, and I loved it because I was a part of the community. So I grew up where I was in my local zip code. I would help like the kids that were on my soccer team. I would help their families. I would help their friends and all that, like build credit, start businesses, you know, learn how to save, travel, and all these things, which is amazing. But I could only do that locally. When I got into this profession, I had no clue about the profession. I literally got in it for my health, had some incredible, you know, transformations. And then the biggest thing, I started like showing up to events like this. I've been going to events for decades, even before this profession.
Awesome.
And just what you start noticing is the communities, the people that you start meeting. Like getting into a room like this, you're paying to get in there. And that's incredible because most people pay not to get in here. So they're comfortable being at home. They're comfortable getting on Zoom or something like that. And then they think in their head, why am I stuck where I'm at? It's because you're not getting into a community. You're not being around people that are going to the next level, and they're just stuck right down here. So biggest thing for me is community, meeting amazing people like you. And it's like, it's crazy to me because like she said, we met in Vegas randomly, and then all of a sudden now we're in Italy and we run into each other.
So cool.
It's just like, dude, what's up? You're my homie.
I know, we know a bunch of the same people, amazing people, but we, from Eric Worre and other people, they will say like proximity is power.
Yes.
And one of the things I remember is you got to be around, like I remember the threes, you got to be around people. 1/3 of your people should be people that are doing better than you, have the results that you want. And then 1/3 of the people should be people going the same direction as you. 1/3 of the people you should give back and be helping. And I know you do some trainings, other people do trainings in our team. We have a great team, Zooms. So we both, like we work with Colton, but we also have other people in our community that train each other. And like, for example, Gio, who's here, he does amazing trainings. His fiance, they're getting married on my birthday, by the way. So I'd love to come here. I don't know if that's gonna work, but if they need a personal assistant, I'm available. Anyways, they're super, what I love about them is they're confident, but they're also vulnerable. And I find it so approachable because I've learned so much from Bree and Gio, but what I feel the most is I feel empowered. Like I feel like I can conquer anything.
Huge.
And as a teacher, if you know me, anything about me, I was a teacher for 23 years of French and Spanish. And one of the things that you have to do when you're teaching, or you should do, is to include people. And you notice there's kids in the classroom, they feel left out, they feel awkward. And I taught all ages. Yeah, we feel awkward. Somebody feels awkward. And how we handle that. And then when you're networking with all kinds of people, you got to learn, like, you got to read their signs. Like, okay, how are they feeling? And just curious, Thomas, have you ever done like a training or like studied up on like personalities and how you work with like the 4 main personalities? Have you ever done a training on that?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking
that was a hard thing for me because I'm like full red. So I'm just like, hey, like if someone tells me to do something, I just do it. I don't need someone to like babysit me. I don't need you to hold my hand. I just tell me what you do. That's me internally. It's my human design. It's like I just learn from other people.
Totally.
So the one of my mentors has always told me this: learn from people that instead of like making the mistake myself. Why would I make the mistake when someone's already done the mistake?
Sure.
And they can just teach me, hey, just don't do that, do this, and you'll be successful.
So good, so good. That's so good. I was thinking, I was actually thinking in any job that we're in, whether it's teaching, network marketing, actually just in life with people, knowing how to deal with people, because we're not always going to be dealing with the people that like are our favorite personalities.
Oh yeah,
and
of course.
We need all personalities, really.
Yeah.
And we just had a training earlier about teamwork and how important it is to, like, if you want to go far, okay, you can do it on your own, but if you want to go faster and further, you need a team.
Yep.
And the reality is, you have skills. Everybody has skills, but if you want the best quantity of skills all together, use people's strengths. And when we focus on like pointing out, gosh, you're awesome at that. I noticed that you always do that. And one thing I'm going to say about Thomas that I really appreciate is that he totally cares about people. He responds, and we're under the same big person, but it's not like he earns anything from what I do. And what I like is we can collaborate. And there's people in network marketing. I found there's a lot more people that like just care about people, like deep down just care about people.
100%.
Whether or not they're like getting something from.
Yeah.
Like we're more service orientated. At least that's what we're trained to do. If you're a professional with it, we're trained to serve. And when we talk about leaders, a leader is not somebody that just tells people what to do. A leader brings out the best in others, and they bring out something that otherwise they would have not maybe risen to that level, right?
Oh yeah.
And we can think of a lot of mentors. I don't know, I can think of Ed Milet, we can think of Eric Worre, we can think of Colton, we can think of, do you have a favorite mentor currently that you're like listening to, audiobook?
Yeah, I'm really into Jeremy Lee Minor right now. He's massive. Tony Robbins has always been amazing for me, and then Jim Rohn, of course.
Oh yes, yeah. And then I just recently was listening to the Audible with The Power of One More by Ed Milet.
Yeah,
so cool.
Such a good video.
How you listen to something or read something, and then you're kind of tested to see if like
if you actually use it.
So an example last night is like that. There's your character's shown more. Your true colors are shown more when there's inconveniences. And so yesterday, I was just telling him that it took me 30 hours to get to where the event is, and extra hiccups. But when you have joy in the journey, and you're like, what is God teaching me? Or you notice how God helps you through, that's awesome. And another training was at Daniel G. I think Daniel G. here, who said, he was saying, change how you speak life. So
yeah, you'll never outperform what's going on inside of your head.
Totally. So if you want to accomplish something, instead of saying the don't, say what you are supposed to do. And
how can I?
Yeah, your brain is focusing on the positive part. So I just encourage you, whatever you do, be joyful, be energized, and be well. Meet up with people like Thomas, anyone else. If you're curious, check us out, and we'll let you know more about what we do, and we'd love to have you join our community. We got systems, we got amazing, the best water there is, and M-Guard's coming out. It's out in Dubai, and what is that, EMF radiation, what do you call it? Radiation. EMF. And then we also have a couple other products, but check us out. We'd love you to know more, because you don't know what you don't know. And if you're looking for an amazing community, we know a few people that are pretty awesome, and we'd love to encourage you too. So if you like to get out of your comfort zone on a regular basis and be awesome, join us.
Let's go.
All right, we'd like to have fun. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.